Guys, what's up? What's good? It's your boy Daki. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. I want to say a big thank you to our fans subscribers out there for doing what you do and how you do them for guys. From all of that Gossip TV, we say we love you, and yes, we do appreciate. When we say that, we really mean it because we do appreciate. We see your effort, we see all you guys care into what you do, all you guys keep it to what you do and how you do them. And for all of that, we are saying we are very, very, very grateful. Now, moving on straight up to the news to begin with Davido. Now, I saw Davido at the Travis Scott show at the Auto Arena, where he came out surprisingly, and all the fans were like, wow, for David, he stole the show because he made the show his own. And at the point, you saw David, where he had an Instagram story saying, he had this picture, and this is actually trauma, where he said, my gist partner at the chef Chichi, and then people were like, wow. At the point, she should be your assurance, she should be your love. Now, where's the twist where we're now back to my gist partner? So, from fans really got that serious, saying, no, who has said this? We know as your fiancé and all of that. But then David didn't make a comment about that. All we saw the next time was these guys were caught at the shopping mall. They had the shopping spree and they had a tag on them, 01 and 02. And then fans got so a good number of fans got angry by now, saying they are just being used for clout because David and Chairman never broke up. They were just using us to catch crews and for clout purposes. But then God fans just say, you guys should have your day. It's your business about that one. Now, they would also have on the story at the point where a fan actually had this conversation or this chat, and then they would actually had to put down on the story. The person said, Davido and Lamb, they deserve national honors. Only the two of them have single-handedly created sustained stars without Godfather help and have made many millionaires. So they would actually add down the story, which meant he actually agreed what the person said, and then he is saying, he agrees to that one fully. Now he said next president got to fix up. They said that Olamide, so he really agrees to that one. Now the point was what Dremo coming out to say, if you get signed by Davido, you will be in his house for 1 year, talking about his benevolence act. And for that, we know for one thing about Davido is the fact that the benevolence act has been great. David is good, is known for his good deeds, and then this is no exception because Dremo is confirming saying if you get signed by Davido, you'll be in his house for a year. Now at the point they actually made a tweet saying we're going to give some amount of money to some fans and say they should drop business proposals. Maybe he forgot an oversight because this time the nigga actually came reminding him. The nigga actually said, Davido, I would like to draw your attention again to the 20 million you owe the public. It's been months since you pledged 20 million for 20 people, but did nothing. Hope you realize that a lot of people took risk posting their business idea. Try fulfilling your promise ASAP because many are hoping to win. They've actually had that one saying, wait, and it was like, wow, smiling emoji. Maybe he was just, at the time, maybe when he did it, was just catching clouds or chasing shadows, but then he actually I was like, wait, like wow, and then was smiling emoji and all. For this guy, it was all for they both dragged. A lot of fans dragged Davido, and then some fans actually dragged the nigga on that one. Davido again, I've been seen in the studio with AC, and this time Davido in France, I've been seen in the studio with this guy AC, international artist in France, where they actually got something in the studio. Are we expecting a collaboration from Davido internationally again? Because we know we are done with Drake at the point where which we've not seen at the moment. Now with TC, are we expecting someone to drop before the Drake's own, or what exactly is happening? Obviously, we know we're in the studio and they're actually cooking something. We can't wait for that one to drop so we can vibe to that one. Now, moving on is Dremo. At the point we saw Dremo, which came out to say, if you get signed by Davido, you've been in the house for a year, and then he confirmed that one saying he was in Davido house for a year. Now, I went further again saying Ojeri and Fela were never promoted because 1 naira was not put into promotion. Then he said it wasn't signed to Davido. Now, he make explanation about that one saying what Davido did because he had the record deal that was signed to Davido. He said, so what Davido did was Davido only paid for the music video, but then promotion was supposed to be done by his own record deal, and they didn't put 1 naira into that one. Then he said, Simi was the first ever artist that paid attention to my music. So he said, of all people that actually all music lovers, all artists, but said Simi was the first person to pay attention to his music. Now, Dremo again has come out this time maybe back and better because he premiered a snippet to his new one of more of an amapiano sound, and then this one was really nice. Fans got jubilating about that because so Dremo coming through with an amapiano jam, and then a lot of person goes vibing on that one. So one saying eat Drizzy, then another person saying jumping on amapiano make una no make South African vets. For these guys are really taking over this amapiano team than the South Africans. Now moving on to the last news on the day is Burna Boy Odogu for a reason. Now this guy has been doing good for himself. I haven't dropped that one last. We saw that becoming Brit certified silver. For him, he has been amazing ever since. Last Burna Boy becoming eligible gold certification in Canada, which means that fulfill all these things to fulfill to be gold eligible in Canada. We saw Burna Boy also performing last and in the presence of 70,000 persons. And then one of those fans that made a remarkable comment said he wanted his money back because he paid for a whole full album. So he wanted Burna Boy to perform a whole full album, but Burna Boy came to perform just at last. So he's saying, I want my money back. Well, we saw Burna Boy in this situation where it was with this lady called Diamond the Body, and they had some bedroom pictures. Burna Boy or the lady has never asked, neither Burna Boy nor the lady has come out to make any further claim about this song. Whether it is true or not, they've been very, very, very silent. Now, Burna Boy at the point came out again saying, my documentary is deep, sha. He said, watching some old videos and realized I have been touring since 2013, and by 2015, I had already performed in almost all 36 states of Nigeria with Glow and Star. And then he's saying by 2018, I had performed in almost every African country already. And then went further to say by 2022, I've performed in almost every country in the world. Once I do the Asia, Australia, South American tour, I will truly have done it all. We all count Burna Boy to indeed have done all of that. Now, moving on, we saw where Burna Boy had this one at the Lowland Festival, where indeed for Burna Boy, festivals are his thing because he is always shutting that one down. We saw that one for my aunt, which had Ed Sheeran on that one, becoming #1 on BBC Afrobeat chart. For him, it has been not topping chart and making records for himself, and wish him the best in them. Now, at the point we saw Burna Boy having this interview at the point where he spoke about history, and then he said, before now, or in schools where history have been taught, people are really not taught the real history of Africa. What they are taught in school are history of this white guys, more of Lord Lugard, more of this white guys, colonization and everything. And he is saying he wanted them to tell us the truth of Africa, the truth about Africa, who Africans are. According to Burna Boy, he said, before 1960, people were living, before this, people actually living had a way of life. Why are those way of life not being taught in school at the time? And then when the guy this happened in January thereabouts, FC guys came for him, dragged him seriously. A lot of person was saying, Burna Boy, don't say that because it's you that really didn't go to a good school and people came for him, all dragging, all bashing and everything. For him, he didn't make enough comment about that. He just went mute on that situation. Now, Wale Soyinka actually come out again, making a claim, supporting what Burna Boy actually said, saying, why should schools remove history from the curriculum? Man, supporting what Burna Boy said and everything, saying history should not be removed and history should be taught about Africans and not the white guys. And just after all of this thing happened, a lot Burna Boy actually adds a whole boat came to come back again saying, I once said that, but you guys tracked me. And this time he actually said, whether you know it or not, all our suffering stems from our miseducation. We do not know who we truly are or the strength we truly have. So he's saying these guys actually hide this information for us because they don't want us to know who we are or the strength that we have. And then he said all of that. Then he went further and said, he actually made some other tweet which was deleted by Twitter. And then he said, Remo, stop deleting my fucking tweet. And that point, he got so angry and got pissed about that one. And then just like that was not enough, he actually brought this, one of these people that dragged him at the time, brought this picture. And then according to him, he said, I said this same thing a while ago, but WIZKID, the national Twitter FC, said I was lying. Maybe if your true history was taught in your school, WIZKID would have a smarter Twitter FC instead of idiots like this. Now, because of all of that, he actually made this comment, and then people came for both of them. The person was saying, I believe Burna Boy wishes he gets same support and fans push WIZKID get. This is the reason why he's obsessed with FC fan base. Now, the person went further saying, man is selling out tours and dropped a dope number, but he's not getting the IP want. The consistent call out doesn't make sense. That's what he's saying. For Burna Boy, you shouldn't make this consistency in calling people out. It does not make sense. That person is saying, see how should they do, Burna Boy, you have lost my respect. Imagine you arguing with a Twitter fan. I swear, I thought you were wise. I never expected this from you. Wow. I'm a great fan of you, but this isn't it at all. That one is saying he is disappointed. That person is saying, so Burna Boy has a picture of MD on his gallery. Like, wow. Somebody is saying, stop with the Hawk album for your show. It is disgusting, man. Now, one person you know in this conversation that must always jump on this conversation is Dan Erega. Erega actually asked this to say. He's saying, Burna, you claim to be WIZKID's friend, but yet you disrespect his fan base for clout. Then play the victim card when you are giving a taste of your own medicine. Learn to ignore trolls or direct your clap back to whoever pisses you off without dragging an entire fan base into it. Act respectfully. That's what the guy is saying. For Burna Boy, please act respectfully. Now, out of that, at the point we saw where this tweet came out, or the offset thingy, where the person, according to this tweet, said, myself and Burna Boy Graham got some fire coming. I reached out to WIZKID team so he can jump on my record, but that motherfucker too expensive. I had to go for someone lower than him. Thank you so much, Burna Boy Graham. And then another one, by Steve actually came out saying, so I didn't want to mention this before, but fuck it, I got to say it. You all African giant is an impotent man. I left his ass cause he couldn't give me a baby. Now, this got away with me. People got talking about this one saying, is this true? Is it not true? Burna Boy has come out to tell us the truth. And then he's saying, nope, this was all doctored and done by WIZKID delusional Twitter FC. So he's saying all of that you just read was not true. They were not true. Also never said that. And Stefan also never said that. He said all of this was done by WIZKID, and according to him, he called them delusional, WIZKID delusional Twitter FC. So he said they were not true. It was not out of hate, and it was not out of jealousy by WIZKID FC. And he's saying that you guys should take it serious because it is not true. For Burna Boy, he has been ranting about that one, saying he is correct about the history thingy, and then he was busy dragging a couple of FC fans who actually came for him at the time. So guys, we've come to the end of the song. We'll come to catch you guys on the very, 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 very next one. Stay safe.